What's up everyone, Masked Ronin here. It's Monday, which means that voting days for team vs team battles have begun. Turn on subtitles if you need them. Let's check out this week's options. First two options are Lava and Fireball. Second pair is Officer Barbarity and PC Principal. Third pair is Barrel Doggy and General Disarray. Then we have Mary Jane Randy and Pocahontas Randy. Fifth pair is Shaman Token and Tupperware. Next up is Red Swarm and Chaos Hamsters. Then it's Ink and Crag and Minberry Crunch. Followed by Storyteller Jimmy and Mosquito. Ninth pair is Lightning Bolt and Super Fart. Then there's Dr. Timothy and Medicine Woman Sharon. Then we have Buccaneer Baby and Nathan. And the last pair consists of Mysterion and Inuit Kenny. Every card has its value, but a lot depends on the levels your team members have. Also keep in mind that there will be a legendary season reset, which means that people will lose a lot of rank. Meaning that your team will have less caps than in previous few weeks. Because of that, you might want to pick some cards that are cheaper to upgrade. So, about the first two options. Both Lava and Fireball are good removals. Fireball offers instant removal and might be better because of that. If you think you will be low on caps, you could go with Lava. Next, it's Barbarity vs PC Principal. Barbarity has a nice Death Wish, but costs 1 more energy. Plus, a lot of players have better levels for PC Principal than Barbarity. With Doggies, it's best to go with General Disarray. Barrel Doggy's attacks are way too slow, so he's easily countered. A lot of people might be tempted to take Mary Jane Randy over Pocahontas Randy. Go for it if your members actually got her upgraded. It all depends on what league your team is in. But if you're in Silver or Gold, you should only take Mary Jane Randy if most of your team has her at least level 3, preferably 4. Both tokens are common cards, but Tupperware costs 1 more energy. But that doesn't mean that Shaman Token is the better option. Since there's a few spells and traps this week, and there's no removable debuffs, Tupperware is surely the better option. He will ignore potted plants and damaging abilities too. Now we have to choose between the animals. Chaos Hamsters are the better option. They only cost 2 energy, and just like Tupperware, they can ignore a lot of what the enemy can do to you. Rats would just get destroyed by Lava, Incan, Mintberry, Fart, Jimmy and Buccaneer. They could be a good counter for Inuit though, but Hamsters can also do that. Now we have to choose between Ink and Crag and Mintberry Crunch. It really depends on what you want to do. Incan provides instant damage and could help you take a bar. Mintberry on the other hand can protect your units while also killing enemy units. If you go with Mary Jane Randy and Medicine Woman Sharon, you might want to take Mintberry Crunch. Keep in mind that he can get countered before he can even use his power. And if you plan to use him well, that means that you will have to clamp your units together. That could lose you the game, because you will be an easy target for Fireball or Incan. Next up, I would take Mosquito. Flying units are always nice and he's cheaper to upgrade. Then we have Lightning Bolt and Super Fart. Fart could save you from Barrel Doggy, Rats and respawning Mysterion. But I would actually suggest Lightning Bolt to deal with Inuit, Sharon and potential Mary Jane. You might have to counter Bebe too if she gets too fed. Then we have Dr. Timmy and Sharon. Timmy is slow, which could help you get the fight on your side at the start. He can also deal with the enemy backline. But he can't target flying units with his ability and he shoots kinda slowly. Sharon can help you create a big push with Randy and PC Principal. If you get Mintberry's shield on a few units, they could be a great combo. Plus, Sharon can heal herself, so if she takes a bar, she could take another one. Bebe or Nathan. Nathan's range is his greatest asset. He can attack the enemy new kid from the midline. Also, his attacks are AoE, so he can deal with swarms or clamped up units. Bebe on the other hand can pose a real threat if she gets buffed. If you go with Bebe, use her to counter rats or hamsters and then protect her with a tank. The last decision is between Mysterion and Inuit Kenny. A well-placed Inuit can do a lot. If the enemy has a charged up Mintberry, just play him and the Death Wish will kill him. Same goes for Incan, Timmy, Bebe and so on. He can be great to deal with tanks or you can draw him in front of enemy Randy. When picking Inuit, you should always leave him at level 1. This way you can save a lot of caps and use them for other upgrades. It also helps you utilize his Death Wish. At level 1, he will die from one hit most of the time, so the enemy won't have time to react and save their units. But on the other hand, there is no transformation option this week, which means that Mysterion can't really get countered, so he can provide a lot of value. There are quite a few removal cards this week, so if you're not low on caps, Mysterion might be the better option. So, if we disregard the levels and caps, this would be the preferred deck. Fireball, PC Principal, General Disarray, Pocahontas Randy, Tupperware, Chaos Hamsters, Ink and Crack or Mint Berry Crunch, both are good options. Then Mosquito, Lightning Bolt, Medicine Woman Sharon, Buccaneer Baby, and Mysterion. Let me know what you think. Would you pick something else? I'd love to hear your thinking. Anyway, that's it for today. Good luck with your battles. If you enjoy my content and would like to show your support for my channel, I'd appreciate it if you subscribe and like the video. Maybe even share it. I hope to see you again next time, and until then, take care and stay awesome.